Happy Saturday, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Just going to have a bit of a chill ARK session this afternoon. Hey, Zipska Gaming. I'm not sure how you pronounce the X on that one, but welcome to the stream. And Sean Otto, hello. How are we all doing today? Hey Itchbin, ATM Reaper, how is everyone doing today? Saturday? Not sure how Extra Life is going to be received by the community, but it does sound interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think donations will be as high as past years. For several reasons, but the main reason being that there's not the official rates stuff, but also the interest in ARK has sort of dwindled over the last few years, more than previous years. But yeah, I'm not quite sure how well it's going to go, to be honest. But hopefully it will still do well. I mean, $30,000 per TLC is I do feel is pretty steep, and I think the reason they've done 4, I think the reason they've done they're doing it up to a maximum of 4 is because I suspect they are planning on doing one a quarter in 2026. So that I suspect that's why they've decided on 4. It kind of makes sense, to be honest. Almost done combining your best helicopterians. You're up to 265. I've still only got 1 helicopterian. I still need to get another helicopterian, to be honest. When I went out in the ocean on the one I tamed, it didn't do overly well. It was losing quite a bit of health, so I kind of feel that they definitely need mutating. So I do need to get a breeding partner. Why are my Theris? Oh yeah, I did move them there, didn't I? Only here for a wee bit. Got a wedding to go to. A wedding. Are you presumably you're not the groom? Are you best man or anything, or are you just a guest? Right, my armor doggo. This is my 3rd one in one day. So my last armor doggo, I lost when I went to do the brood mother. And then my 2nd one disappeared when I travelled the map. And I'm pretty sure on both times I had it set to not companion mode. And they just disappeared. So, bit annoying. Hey Weasel Man, how you doing today? Thanks for the follows over on TikTok, Batman and Jeffrey. Welcome to the stream. So I got some new mutations. No, not that one. So I got this one. No, where are they gone? Oh yeah, over here. So I got this one. Not that one. Man, I'm getting them all mixed up. This one. So 82 damage, or 82 points in damage now. And this one got the health, 93 health. So with the 93 points in health and 100% imprint, they're just shy of the 21,000. So I can stick a few more health mutations in that. And then with the 82 damage, 608 with 0 imprint at the moment. So I'm carrying on with them. $30k for a TLC. You don't think they'll get one? Oh yeah, no, they'll definitely get a couple. I would have thought they'd probably get 3 at least, if not 4. Because a lot of people do donate. They've already raised like over 5,200. So yeah, they'll definitely get, I'd say, 3. I was planning on doing this one. Rare flowers be easy enough. And obsidian should be easy enough. It's only 1,000. You have just for the first time transferred a dino from one server to another and finally done your first boss. Congratulations. Which boss was it? Was it one of the island bosses? I did the Alpha Broodmother yesterday. All went perfectly fine. And I've been expanding my base, but it's nighttime now, so not going to be able to see it particularly well. But I'm still in the process of expanding the water pen. And there's a lot more space here, so I'm planning, once I've done the dragon, which might still be a few weeks off, but once I've done the dragon, I'm going to put my tech transmitter here, I think. And then I can just do boss runs from the base. It'll be so much easier. But I've got all this as well. Nice flat land. I decided to flatten it out. I kind of wish there was terraforming in Ark. Get a leash for the doggo. I still don't know if the leash would make a difference, to be honest. Because I think it's related to like the transferring and the ascending issue. But I'm pretty sure I didn't set it to companion mode, and it just disappeared. So yeah, quite frustrating. So right, I'm gonna right. This is a bit of proof just to make sure I'm not going crazy. So I'll have it on stream. So I'm disabling companion mode, so he won't follow me when I go. What just happened? You all saw that, right? You all saw that. He jumped into the ground when I disabled companion mode. Oh, hang on. It went. It's literally just gone. Get arked. Yeah. I just got arked. It's literally not there. I might do ghost mode in a moment just to see if it's actually there. But it's not on the tracker. Well, I can't. Oh, no. I definitely can't see it. He just disappeared. Well, at least I've got the footage now. To show the devs, because he just literally disappeared. He buried himself and disappeared. It's gone. You tested it out too. So literally, you set it to no companion mode and it disappears. That's literally something that's only been happening since the last update, because I haven't had that before. Oh well. No point spawning one. You keep spawning one in to replace it. How many HP and melee you recommend for a brood boss? Well, I mean, I just did alpha brood with these. And no, not those. And you don't even need this as high as this. So this is what I used for the alpha brood. 25k health. Generally, don't need to go above 21, 22. Well, at least for the dragon, but still for pretty much all of the island bosses, you don't need higher than that. And 1179 melee. But as I say, this is not the minimum. This is I'd say overkill for the alpha brood. So that's something to aim for. But yeah, you don't need quite as high as that. I'll do a base tour in the daytime, because it's a little bit dark at the moment. What was the update on PS5 for all the maps? Well, there was an update that went out on Friday that did some fixes. I can't quite remember what it was, but it was literally only 4 or 5 things on the patch notes. You just lost 2 dogs thanks to this update. Yeah, me too. That's now the 3rd one that I've lost. I'm gonna gamma up for a bit because I'm forgetting where I need to go. Yeah, I've lost 3 myself now, and it's all since the last update. So they've clearly done something to try and fix it, and it's caused more issues, even worse than before. Those saddles probably help too. Yes, they probably did, because they are pretty high level Ascendant saddles. I've nicknamed my Therizino Joker, because he's got all the bright green and stuff that the Joker is quite familiar with. Hey Mystic, thank you for the raid again. Welcome everyone that's joined. How I take it you were doing Ark session? I just lost my 3rd Armadoggo in a row due to Ark glitches. In this stream, I literally just set my Armadoggo to companion mode, and right in front of my eyes, it buried itself, and it's gone. And my camera went as well. I'm not sure how long that was off. Need to pay attention to where I'm going. Yeah, so my Armadoggo went. So yes, I would recommend watching where you're going when you're chatting with chat, but I would recommend not uncompanioning your companions at the moment, because it instantly disappears, which is not the issue that it was previously having in terms of teleporting and stuff. So yeah, the 3rd one since yesterday. Go away. Ah, lovely colour. No worries, Jack Oliver. Good luck for your Broodmother boss fight whenever you do it. I mean, you can of course use Megatheriums, but I just use Therizino for all the island bosses. It just saves me the time of breeding and mutating more than one type of creature. Probably decay timers for official. Yeah, yeah, I think decay timers, re-enabling decay timers was part of the update on Friday. And the reason they disabled decay timers, wasn't that to do with the companion issues in the first place? I can't quite remember. That's why you can't find your Vilwin. Very likely. Very likely. And it is really, really frustrating. I mean, I'm okay with mine because I'm on a private server anyway, so I just spawned it in to replace it because it was an Ark glitch. But yeah, if you lose it on official servers simply because you disable companion mode, which is a legit function, Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, I've got a bed here. Leave the monkey alone. Oh. There we go. Oh, look at the little turtle. Pink turtle. And use of the hammer. Oh yes, there was the issue with the hammer having a template active or something, and then transferring servers and what do you call it, ascending as well. That was part of the issue. So what do people think about the Dino TLCs? So certain creatures that have had a TLC before can't get another TLC. I know a number of people on my streams were talking about the what do you call it? The Spino and the Rex, and so they can't get a TLC now because they've had one before. And I've seen a lot of comments saying, oh, knowing the community, it will probably be something like the Lystrosaurus that will get the vote. But I don't think those people have read the eligibility criteria, because they have to be rideable or shoulder pet. So certain creatures are out of the question. The lightning wyvern needs one, but unfortunately, wyverns are not included because it has to be creatures that spawn only on the island. And I think they've done that because the island only really has real world creatures, not fantasy creatures, and they only want TLCs on real world creatures. And I'm pretty sure that they've limited it to a maximum of 4 because they intend on doing one TLC update a quarter next year. So we'll probably get the first one sometime between January and March. Anki and Doid should be able to swing their tail in both directions, same as Stego. Yes, definitely. The Doid wasn't on the list of exclusions, was it? Which I do find a little bit odd, because the Doid didn't originally have the ability to... Well, it had the ability to roll, I think, originally, but it didn't have the ability to move when it was rolling. So that's kind of considered a TLC. Pelagornis needs TLC, has old model. Pelagornis is very, very old looking. I don't know how often it's used. I've used it from time to time, but generally that's when I start out on a new, like if I do a new fresh restart, I start with Pelagornis sometimes, if not a Pteranodon. So I'm almost there. Giga, Karkar, Moser, and Plezzy need the TLCs. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Karkar will. I'm pretty sure Giga will end up right up there. Which plants give rare flower? I can remember where they were on evolved. I can remember the exact spot on evolved, but with ascended, they kind of completely changed the look of it. In the swamp. Oh. Is it these? Yeah, I've gone to this swamp area. Because I remember there was a lot of farming on evolved. But they were kind of bluish, weren't they? Basilo needs TLC bad too. Yeah. What I'd quite like is to see a sea creature, a land creature, and a flyer. Whoa. They were obviously here somewhere because I'm almost done. There we go. Yeah, I would love to see a sea creature, a land, and an air creature, and then a fourth one. So one of each will get a TLC. That's what I'd like to see. Yeah, RG is on the list of non-eligible creatures because it got a TLC before. Out of flyers, I want the Quetzal to get a TLC. That's my preferred flyer. I don't know if you guys have seen my latest video, but when you look at all the votes on the Extra Life page, you can see all of the votes, and you can see the comments, so you can see what people have picked, and you can see how much they've donated. Whether the person donated as an anonymous or public name doesn't matter. You can still see it all. So I counted them all up earlier just to get an initial idea, and the top one with something like 155 votes was the Titanosaur, followed by the Quetzal with 145 votes. So I didn't expect to see the Titan at the top. Obviously, it's really early days. It will change. It will definitely change. All right, ATM Reaper, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good weekend. So yeah, the Titanosaur at the top at the moment, which is a bit strange because they're not a full-time tame. So I'm not quite sure why people would want that. I assume it's more of a PvP thing than a PvE. On your single player world where too many wyverns and you use the dino, destroy wild dinos. And I don't know if Rexy still spawn. Yeah, I'm not sure what you were getting at. Kind of lost that. What was the next thing? It was obsidian, wasn't it? They still do obsidian on top of the volcano, don't they? I might take my I might fly my Argent over there. Unicorn would be a good TLC too. Make them finally have colours. Yeah, they don't have colours, do they? They're always white. I think... Do they even get colours when the events are running? I'm not sure they do, to be honest. Wish they'd just fix bleed. You don't get any XP creature dies that way. Chibi leveling with Thyla almost impossible. Yes. If you don't get the final hit yourself, if it's from bleed or something, yeah, you don't get the XP. Which is quite annoying because, you know, it still technically come from you. I doubt Unicorn will really get any votes, to be honest, though. Hey King Dragon, how you doing? So you think it's safe to say you was right about yesterday's crunch? Yes. I was expecting the dino vote stuff because they said that was coming. But I didn't expect the Deinonychus thingy, but it wasn't really a reveal of any kind of the Deinonychus. It was just a picture. Like, they could have done something else. I don't know. The description was the same as they've used in the past. Hey Jim, how you doing? We're just completing some mission type stuff on Ark. Yeah, just for a bit of a chill Saturday session. Nothing too strenuous. I keep losing my doggo because Ark keeps glitching out, so yeah, that's quite frustrating. How's your PC, your rebuild? Is it switching on now? Hopefully you've resolved the issue. You know what? I would just love the Therizino to get a TLC, but I'm not quite sure what I would want the TLC to give it. Because it's already an all-rounder boss fighter. And it's already really strong to just use as a general mount. So it doesn't... oh, look at them. They're so cute. I just pooped in front of them. So it doesn't really need a TLC, but I would still... I think I would like more of a visual TLC for Therazinos. But one thing I would like with the Therizino is what they've done with the Anki and the Doid is being able to select specifically which resource to harvest. So if you're going out and harvesting fiber or rare flour, and you're hitting all the trees, you don't want to be clogged up with wood. And to be honest, I think that's something they should really add to all the creatures, particularly all the harvesting creatures. But that's the one thing I would like with the Therizino, but I don't think it needs a huge TLC, to be honest. What? Why was that one doing that animation? Oh no, creatures do animations now, don't they, in the wild? I think, from a recent update. You finally got it going, wiring cable issue. So basically human error, yeah? That's what I'm reading out of that. Beaver needs a toggle also. Yeah, there's quite a few that could do with a toggle. You thought Theris got TLC on Evolved? I do recall them getting something of a tweak, but they weren't on the list that Wildcard put out regarding TLC. So I think Therizino is a fair game, but yeah, I don't think they need much. Have I still got Gamma up? I do. I don't need Gamma up anymore. Right. So I want my Anki is really low level. But all I need is to farm 1000 obsidian. So yeah, should be alright. So yeah, Volcano should have some obsidian, I think. You love the Theri color. Thank you. I've managed to get 4 different colors into my Therizino, but there's one that I want to change. I want to change the bright pink magenta type color on the sides because it blends too much with the purple along the spine, and I kind of want different colors. I quite like to have a blue. So it would be purple, blue, orange, and green. Very sort of very lairish. That's what I'd quite like. Is this the island? Yes, this is the island, the OG map. I'm playing on it at the moment because I'm doing the island bosses. I've done the Alpha Brood and the Alpha Monkey. Just got to do some prep work for the dragon. I need to get some artifacts and some of the items. I might do some of the artifacts on other maps. I might not do them all on the island. It's really strange when you fly up really high, because it feels like you're flying slower because everything's so far away, it doesn't move as fast. And it always feels to me like we're really, really slow, but it's like no different. But it gives a impression that you're hardly moving. It takes forever. But with the Quetzal, I'd love them to do a TLC on the Quetzal. It needs to move faster, but I'm not quite sure what I want the ability for them to have in terms of change. I want them to have a visual update, for sure. I think Dolly said that that either they or she have you know, have some decent ideas. Oh, there's not much up here, is there? They have some decent ideas for things like a Quetzal. She didn't say what, but yeah, I got a feeling Quetzal could very well be one of the four. Nothing spawns down here, does it? I'm pretty sure it's always empty down here. How much am I going to get? It's not too bad. I can't see where I'm going. Volcano has good obsidian on top west side. West. Right. Come on, I don't want the crystal. Yep, I do apologise on stream. You're not going to be able to see much in this. Misty. How is this? Wait. I can't even... I don't even know what direction I was in. Is it always this bad? Or is it actually just fog? Oh my god. That's ridiculous. What was the command for fog? Giggles will spawn on the volcano. Hang on. What? Am I? Right. R fog 0. Is it? R fog 0. Hey, I don't normally do this because I like the fog, but when it gets like that, that's just ridiculous. Yeah, that was insane. Thank you, Alec, for that. Very useful. I knew it was an R something, but... thought I heard something then. I knew it was an R something, but I know there's like an volumetric fog or something. Bottom of volcano spawns Giga and Kaka. Good to know. Well, I only need 500 odd more. Hey, Monster. Yeah, it's going all right. Not bad. I lost my Armadoggo 2 more times since yesterday. Due to Ark just deciding it wanted to disappear. Live on this stream, I set it to... I disabled its companion mode, and it just buried itself in the ground and disappeared. It was gone. So I got some footage to show the devs at least. 750. Almost there. Oops. Just punch my Yankee. So does the top spawns Giga as well. Just pretty much Giga Central. There's an achievement up here, isn't there? Oh yeah, there's a lots up here. I think I've already got the achievement. Isn't it for the highest point on the map? I think it's this spot. Oh, there's plenty up here. Happened to your Vilwin and it happened to Raz yesterday. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it's a new issue. I mean, it's not a new issue as in the Vilwin and Armadoggo disappearing, but the fact that it disappeared when just disabling companion mode is a new issue since the last update, whatever they did with that. But it's the same thing. It's like every update they bring out seems to break something. Harvest 10,000 berries, that's easy. 150 trank arrows. 10,000 damage with a crossbow. I'm not sure how long that will take, to be honest. Complete one easy orbital supply drop. Well, I can't do that. Not on this map. Tame any of the 3. Tame any of the 3, just one. Imprint any one of the following creatures. Gain 25,000 mounted XP. Yeah, I'm not interested in any of those. I'll probably go for this one. I'm not sure yet whether I want Spirit Rush or Spectral Mount. I'm not sure which one I'm going with yet. Cheat? No, Jim, that was not cheating. When you get fog like that, and it's just literally you can't see anything. It's the player's prerogative to clear the fog, because Ark is a bit obsessed with fog. So no, not cheating, not in my eyes. But I couldn't see any more than you. No, I literally couldn't see anything, just white. How did I harvest berries already? That doesn't make sense. Already harvested 221 berries. Spectral mount has more utility, but there is a 15-minute cooldown on the ability. Spectral mount, so that's the one where the mount, the mount is invisible. It doesn't get detected. And the other one, the spirit rush or whatever it's called, is not mount related, is it? It's player based, so you can go through creatures, tamed and otherwise. Do you know how long a cooldown that one has? Get rid of the clouds and it will get even clearer. Yeah, I don't like to get rid of it all, to be honest. In fact, the fog, I'll probably put it back to 1 now. It's only in situations like that where I get rid of it, because just playing in a white screen, especially when you've got lava around you and you can't see, you don't know whether you're going up, down, left, right, or what. Two minutes. Okay. 2 minutes. And spectral mount is 15 minutes. Quite a long cooldown. I've been because I was thinking about things like tech cave and stuff like that. How useful it would be in areas like that to get past some of the creatures. They only last for like 15 seconds, don't they? You can't do the tech cave in 15 seconds. Is this on official server? No, it's a private server. Got some eggs. So I think what I'm looking for is the merging of these, I think. The 93 health and the 82 damage. 93, 52. Rubbish. $15 seconds. Yeah, it's not long. Presumably, you can use them in boss fights as well. So you could get, for example, in the dragon fight, when you're, let's say I'm in the dragon fight with my Therazinos and my Uti, if I had spectral mount, like if I got in a sticky situation and I couldn't move my Uti, I could use spectral mount to get past that, and then I wouldn't get targeted for like 15 seconds. give me enough time to get out of there. So I don't know how. I don't. Oh, hang on. This doesn't farm berries, does it? What am I thinking? I got a stego. Yeah, I got a stego. I'll use that. Official set? No. This server doesn't have official settings. It's got. I think I've set it to two times XP. 5 times taming. Yeah. And breeding. I can't remember what breeding is, but it's pushed up. It's pushed up a fair amount. I think I might have a Diplodocus as well, but I don't think I've got a saddle for it. I got a random wall sticking out. On that. How you get croc? What you mean? How do I tame them? I've only tamed one so far, but you need kibble, and basically. Oh, pressing the wrong button. You need kibble. When you find the croc, you need to go. You pretty much need to kill stuff in the area because the croc will generally aggro onto pretty much everything that moves. And then when the croc is not aggroed, wait for it to take a rest. When it rests, it stops moving. When it rests, it will open its mouth up wide. When it's in that state with its mouth stuck open, you then have to walk up to it, up to its mouth. I don't understand that. It's really weird. My TikTok comes up saying inactive. Your live will end in 5 minutes, and I have to do a little puzzle to get it refreshed. It's like, how is it inactive? Because I'm on the stream talking. Yeah. Then you have to walk up to its mouth, and you have to have the kibble in slot 0 and feed it, and then move away, and repeat the process. That's pretty much it. I wore kibble. No, I didn't wear kibble. I wore ghillie when I did it. You don't necessarily need ghillie. You might need ghillie if you've got a shoulder pet potentially. But it's a really simple process. It's just it aggroes onto everything around it. There was a random pillar with a random wall. No, this is not a random pillar. I've not finished putting skins onto the structures yet. And that one there. Yeah, I haven't finished that yet. You can farm berries by pressing C on the Therizino. Yes, that's right. I forget sometimes that creatures have a C function, because not every creature does. Well, the Stego did a sterling job. He doesn't get used much. Craft 150 trank arrows. Yeah, can't reach to skin it. I'll need to, because it's my own server. What I'll probably do is just use a cheat command to just fly up there and skin it. Yeah, and those two on the corner there, I couldn't reach either, because you end up going into the water, so you're too far down. But yeah, this is my croc. I only tamed it for the color, not for the level. It was like level 60 or something wild. I only tamed it for the color. I do need to tame some high level ones so that I can breed them, because they're also very good for bosses as well. Right, so 150. If I can do all this one go. 16? What don't I have? Oh. Simple rifle ammo. Probably haven't got enough gunpowder. Hit primary and C attacks together to get an insane amount of flowers in the swamp. Oh, I didn't realize that. I was getting flowers earlier because I had to get 10,000 flowers. I got it pretty quick in the swamp with the Theri, but not by using the C. Not by using the C the C button. I used to have these in alphabetical order, but that didn't last long. Here we go. Oops, no. Wrong button. I need gunpowder. One? Oh, I need spark powder. Jesus Christ. I hate this. It's so frustrating. You don't have enough of one resource, so you have to make that. And then you don't have enough resource to make that resource, so you have to make a different resource. I need to make narcotic arrows. I've got trank arrows. Although maybe it wasn't detecting them in my inventory. Does the Deinonychus look bigger in the picture, or is it only me? I wouldn't go by the picture, to be honest. For size based things. Wildcard are known for putting things in in their images, and it not necessarily being true to what it's going to be like in Ark. Can't remember what need now, so what? Why is it not? Didn't I? Oh, is it not pulling? It's not pulling from this. I thought all AA stuff was meant to pull. You play this all the time? Quite a bit, yeah. Not like all the time. I do take a lot of breaks from Ark. But I have been playing it quite a bit more recently because I've started streaming. It's when I just play it for myself, I do often get bored. Oh my god, killer. I just realized what you mean by narcotic arrows. I need to make 150 trank arrows, not tranquilizer darts. Oh my god. Oh well, I mean, I'm still gonna need trank darts anyway. But yeah, not paying attention. Dear oh dear. Because I'm streaming, trying to chat, play at the same time. It's all your fault. It's your guys' faults for talking to me. You only really play the new maps to beat them before the transfers open, then chill till the next map. I have been taking quite a few breaks between maps, to be honest. And I think a lot of that's because we're playing maps that we've played for the last 10 years on Ark Evolved. I'm quite curious to see how long Lost Colony is going to keep me interested in the actual map itself. Because some maps you tend to find you have a look around because it's a new map, you want to see what's there. If it's got unique creatures, you want to tame those, and then sometimes you might end up just going back to the maps you normally play on because the map itself doesn't hold that interest. It's just the creatures and maybe particular resources. So very interested to see how Lost Colony is going to do. You really hope that the Mega Raptor is as strong as a Rex or Spino. Yeah, it's meant to be a lot more powerful on its own, isn't it? I think. Not around other creatures, so not around other Mega Raptors or any other tames itself, any other kind of tames. It would do better not around anything at all. How much better? Not quite sure. Oh, you know, another tame that I would quite like to see a TLC, and Raz Clark mentioned it earlier, was the Megalosaurus, because of the fact that it's only used at nighttime. So Aberration is the only map where it's used all the time. And so it doesn't really get used much. I'd quite like to see something do that to allow it to be used more during daytime. Or at least be used in caves and stuff during the daytime, because there's no daylight down there. So you can't tell when you're in a cave or underground somewhere. You can't tell whether it's daytime outside or not. So the Megalosaurus should be able to be used all the time, in my opinion, inside caves. You had a terrible PC when Evolved was supported. It was like a slideshow. So Ascended is all new. All right. So I take it you've got a better PC then for Ascended, because obviously, if you didn't have one great for Evolved, it wouldn't be great for Ascended. So 10,000 damage with crossbows. Let's have a look. Let's go out on my Terazino. I'm going to set him to passive because obviously I don't want him to kill everything that I'm trying to shoot. And let's just see how much damage I do. It's a... Oh no, crossbow. 241 damage crossbow. Let's have a look. Yeah, I will need to craft a load of arrows. I just used a load for the trank arrows. Frustrating. But yeah, I just want to get an idea of what the damage levels are going to be. To get 10,000. $229. Oh, come on, I want it back. Oh, Christ. Oh, how? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. Got one back. It was spinning so much in circles, I couldn't hit it. Here we go. I'll go for a turtle. Turtle's got a bigger target. Oh, but it's also got armor. So maybe not the best. No. I need something that doesn't have the armor effect. How you get that skin? What skin are you talking about, Billy? The base or on my survivor? Ah. Oh, Christ. Oh. Hey, Deucey, how's it going? Hope you're having a good weekend. We're doing a little bit of mission stuff. Here we go. Whoa, what's going on here? Christ. Something knocked that down. Almost halfway. Arrows aren't going to reach now, are they? Oh. Just. When are we getting the Halloween event? So there's a question mark over whether we're getting the Halloween event because they're doing the extra life in-game event stuff from the 31st of October to the 10th of November, and that's generally like when Halloween would happen. So not quite sure what's going on with that at the moment. I mean, I'm hoping we do get it, but it is a mod. So obviously on private servers and stuff, you can just switch the mod on. But yeah, we don't know whether they're actually doing it. I mean, there's no reason why they wouldn't be able to just run it at the same time. To be honest, they could run it at the same time, and they may very well intend on doing that. But it would be the end of October if they do it. Almost done. That's a good way to anger the community, not have everyone's favorite event. Yeah, I'd be surprised if they don't do it, to be honest. But it's just the fact that they've put that in the crunch and it's raised those questions, and it's like they could have said something at the time about doing it at the same time as Fear Evolved, as Fear Ascended. They could have just mentioned that. Almost. Couple more headshots. And I should be able to do it with just the last few. Last few arrows. New skill points unlocked. I might as well finish him off. Put him out of his misery. Take some meat back to the base. Loaded just did a video this week and the Fear Ascended mod is broken after a year of updates. Broken as in how? Does it not run at all, or does it run but something doesn't work? But it doesn't surprise me, to be honest, because those event mods don't get touched again. They don't get looked at. So with the number of updates they come out with, it doesn't surprise me that those event mods would get broken. It probably has been broken for most of the year, to be honest. I'll take that, but no. Meat? I'll take it. Hey Chiseled Goat, how you doing? I've pretty much been doing some of these mission thingies. So I just completed another one, so I've now got 10 points, but I'm not putting them in to anything yet because I'm undecided which one of these I'm going for. So I'll make up my mind on that later. I think I might go for Spectral Mount first. I'm not sure how many of these you can actually go for, to be honest. I'm not sure how long this goes on for. 10 yellow supply crates, 500 simple ammo rifle. Well, I was just making a load of those by mistake. And 2500 gunpowder. I'm not doing that. This one's pretty easy. And this one's pretty easy as well. So I think I'll do one of those. You went for that one and you're almost there. Yeah, I've got that one's maxed. So this one I've done one. So I've still got 2 to go. So that's 4 points. That's 4 points, which would leave me with 6. So I can get this one completed and then one of these. Oh, there's only 2 on that one. So one of these. And then I'll need another 4 points for that. And then 13 for this one. Yeah, so still got a bit more to do. But I do like that. I do like the fact that they've added this because it does give you other things to do. It gives you other things to do when you might sort of have done everything and things like that. So I mean, I will need gunpowder and spark powder anyway. Narcotics, 5,000 narcotics will probably take a while, whereas this is generally going to be quicker. But we'll do this one anyway because I do need to make a load of stuff, particularly when I do the overseer boss at some point, because I always do the shotgun method. Oh, that's so annoying. Because to make gunpowder, I need spark powder. And to make 2,500 gunpowder, I need to make more spark powder. But the spark powder making one is the next one. So I'm going to have to make a load and it won't count towards it. So let me just recall how many I get from one. 6. Yeah, I'm not quite doing the maths. I'm not great at thinking, calculating in my head too much. You can accumulate... Love the skills tree, but after you get the imprint bonus on taming, it screws with breeding numbers. Does it? You can accumulate 75 skill points in total. Right. I'm wondering if that's changing when Lost Colony comes out. Because I'm wondering if they've got more skills to add to it with Lost Colony. But what I noticed on my Dinosuchus... No, sorry. My Dinosuchus, this is one that I tamed. So I got 30% imprint when I tamed it because of this skill. Bonded taming. Creatures you tame gain a 30% imprint bonus for you. Right? So I've got that 30% imprint there. But since then, I've tamed the Helicoprion and it's got no imprint. The Helicoprion didn't get a 30% imprint bonus from taming it. Possibly because it's a new creature and they've overlooked that bonus from the skills thingy. I haven't mentioned it to the devs yet. I keep forgetting. 606. I don't want to do too many because I need to get 10,000 after this. Do you think Valguero gets delayed? I think there'll be the usual pushbacks because of things like certification delays and stuff, which I think is generally because they leave submission for certification too late. So the 30th of September is a Tuesday, if I remember correctly. So I would say any time from Wednesday to Friday, I would say is the extent of the delay that I see coming. I don't think it will go into like the next week or anything like that. Yeah, no, you don't have to do the challenges again to mind wipe. In fact, mind wiping resets this. Mind wiping resets it all. You get your skill points back, but it resets it all. So it's just another thing that you have to remember what you had, just like in your stats and your engrams that you've unlocked. Just another thing to remember. But yeah, you don't have to do all the missions and stuff again. That's got to be an oversight. The Helicopterian, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got to be an oversight. 1206. If they put it back, it's going to clash with Lost Colony. Lost Colony's got a date now, hasn't it? 16th of December. I was expecting them to pick something silly like 23rd of December, just as Christmas is about to start. I think they've done that before with like Survival with the Fittest. I think that was a 23rd of December thing. End of week release is perfect. You're praying. I just don't want it to come out on a Friday. Because I don't like updates happening. The issue with updates coming out on a Friday for official servers is that you get the boosted rates on a Friday and then an update comes up and all the official servers go down and some take ages to come back up. And then if there's issues, that further complicates it. But if you get a map come out on a Friday and it has issues, it's just I find it silly doing any updates on a Friday. Personally, but I can understand why it would be really convenient for a lot of people, obviously. Hot take, they aren't doing a live stream because they need money. Doing the extra life the way they are is proof they also have to pay for boosted rates. I mean, yeah, I guess it does cost money to run the live stream. They've got to fly their employees out there, pay for hotels as well, and all that sort of stuff. Almost there. Extinction came out day before they went on vacation for 2 weeks. Yeah, I can't remember Extinction's release, to be honest. Yeah, I can't remember what issues it had. I haven't been back because the terminals just disappearing. Just yeah. Hey Tomic, how you doing? All's good here. Just doing some of the missions. Kind of wanted a chill Saturday stream, so the missions don't really involve much. Oh, charcoal. I'm out of charcoal. How do you make charcoal again? Is it wood in? It's wood in the thingy, isn't it? Hang on. I can't remember if... I can't remember if this is an AA one. I'm not sure if it is. Hopefully it is, so I can just pull wood. No, it's not. Yeah, I'll put it in the industrial forge. If it was an AA industrial forge, which I should really change it to an AA one, I'd be able to pull. In fact, I wonder if there's a easier way to transport it. I might use one of my tames. It's a 1-for-1, isn't it? So I'm not sure how many I'll need. Need to try and work it out. But I think it's 1 wood, 1 charcoal. Yeah. I think AA would make it a lot faster. Yeah, that's gonna be painfully slow. But yeah, I'll leave that running. Download the pull it mod, definitely a time saver. Oh no eggs. What are you doing? 6.5 minutes. Where's my dude? My robot dude seems to have a habit now of standing in this exact position when it's got nothing to do. And I don't know why he's going up there. Usually he stands by this. Maybe if that's in the spot. So it's like he's come to this, but on a different level. So he just sits up here. He's a strange fella. And you have them all or just some skills? No, just some. So as I've been told over on YouTube, you get, I think it was 75 skill points maximum. I don't think if you add all these up, it's higher than 75, which makes sense because generally with a skills tree, you don't generally you're not generally able to do the whole thing as a solo player. So you have to sort of pick and choose. Whereas if you're in a tribe, you can have different people with different things. So yeah, not all of them. What server am I on? Private server. How many was it? 4 charcoal per. You once told an old tribe mate that the reason why we haven't had the same boosted rates in ASA as we had in ASE is because Wildcard has to pay Nitrado extra money to run the servers due to more data. He didn't believe me, but if you try to host the Nitrado server, having boosted rates costs extra. Does it cost extra to run boosted rates? Because Nitrado servers are the pricing is based on slots. So the more slots you have, the more you pay, which I think is to do with a memory thing. But you can just set the rates on the server. Does that impact cost? I didn't think it does, but I could be wrong. There is a fixed robot mod. Not sure if it works though. I have heard about a robot mod. I haven't looked into it yet. The one that I have with this works perfectly. So all he does is he collects berries from here. This AA control console collects berries from the crop plots and stores them in there. And all he does is take them and put them in here. And this is an AA refrigerated trough, so it's kind of like a tech trough. But it has a massive range. A massive range, as you can see, all the way around there. Now, what I'm wondering is, does it block spawns, like resource spawns and stuff? Because I think the S Plus ones used to. So I did a test. And took down all of the trees from here, and they haven't come back. But I removed the trough and they didn't come back, and I think that's only because the base is actually blocking those spawns. So it wasn't a test that was viable for that purpose. Right, that used the charcoal, but I'm almost there. I don't need this weighing. I don't need all of that. I don't need all of that. It's good if there's a useful glitch, because they don't fix it till Monday. Oh, what, when they do updates? Yeah. I'm not sure how often there are useful glitches. I'm sure there are sometimes. You just have to spot them quick enough. You like how they added more colours to the Deinonychus? It didn't have the stripes on its face, and its claws and feet were not coloured either. I'm not sure which creature I'm getting first when Valguero comes out. Because we got the Elder Claw as well. I definitely want Deinonychus. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go Mega Raptor first. I might do Mega Raptor first. And then Elder Claw maybe. Deinonychus is a an egg stealer, isn't it? If I remember correctly. You wonder if they'll give it the same climbing as a rock drake, but it doesn't glide like one. Well, it had climbing in Ark Evolved, didn't it? I suspect it will just be the same as it was before. When the center came out, you could pod any dino, even wilds. I don't remember that, to be honest. Did that mean if you podded a wild that it became tamed? Yeah, I don't recall that. When did center come out? Was it? That was Feb? No, that was sort of March or May or some. Or, yeah, I'm not sure. You have to steal the egg and raise a baby. Yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing what the Megaraptor taming method is like. But I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being a frustrating one. Are we going to do it? Oh, almost. Ah. Did it? Oh, so close. Oh well. I only need a little bit. A little bit wood. Just shy. Just shy of 46. Yeah, Insta-Tame. It was after Scorch. It came out like 14 months ago. It's a long time ago now. Long time ago. It did have climbing, but it was more like a hop and latch onto cliffs, and it didn't always work. I can't remember what it was like, but rock drake climbing has always frustrated me, especially on aberration, because you can never go like in a straight line, and you end up all over the place. And I've always struggled to control exactly where I want it to go when it's climbing. It ends up going back down, and it frustrates me. The Thylacoleo climbing isn't as bad, but can sometimes get a bit glitchy. Here we go. Oh, no. And then spark powder. I should have enough stone and flint. 10,000. How much do you get? How much do you get for one? Oh, damn it. 12. So don't even need 1,000. One, two, three, 378. That's what you thought. They had a latch, not a real climb. Maybe they are adding a proper climb to it. No, flint. What's my stone doing? Oh, yeah, I got plenty of stone. Oh, well, kind of. Yeah, gonna need flint. Oh, I get quite a bit of it done. It should have an egg. Well, that's useless. That doesn't have any of the mutations. So I need to finish off my base. I'm probably going to do that offline because it's pretty mundane, to be honest. I don't think I can reach up there. No, just a tad too short. No. So I'm widening the water pen a bit over there, but it's, to be honest, it's not going to make a huge difference about the deepness because when you get over there, you got all this in the way and it's not harvestable. A little bit annoying, but I'm going to push this wall and the gate further back. 4,560 spark powder, almost halfway. I'll have to farm flint, a load of flint. You can do it off the back of a bug while in flight. Just dismount and you'll stand. Oh yeah. Come on, bug. The thing I like about the bug is when you're moving forwards, you can stop instantly. There's not many flyers that you can do that with. You might be able to do it with I'm not going to remember its name now. Oh, come on. Stop moving. There you go. That's too frustrating. He keeps moving. I think I'll do that later. Oops. Right. Just gone 7 o'clock, so I think this is finished. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna end it there, I think. I'm gonna get some dinner. I won't be streaming tomorrow. Sunday's usually my stream day at the weekend, but I got stuff to do in the afternoon, so I'll probably be streaming Monday or Tuesday. I think, not sure what day yet, but yeah, Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining in on the stream and having a chit chat for a chill Saturday afternoon. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Thanks, guys.